Hello, my name is Christopher Colbert. I am the chair of CME for the American College of Osteopathic Emergency Physicians. I am also the co-moderator for our fall virtual conference held October the 11th through the 14th.
And hello, everyone. My name is Molly Estes. I'm clinical faculty at Loma Linda University in Southern California, and I'm the other co-moderator for this fall's scientific assembly. And we're here to introduce to you a woman who needs no introductions, Mizuho, who has been well known on just about every podcast for emergency medicine that has ever been invented. She is a voice of reason, she is a voice of insight, she is a voice of tips and tricks, and she will be coming to you live this fall. Give us a little tidbit about what you're going to be presenting on at Scientific Assembly.
Oh, Molly and Chris, thank you so much for having me. And I am super excited to be back at ACOEP. I have to say, this is a little biased, but it was one of my top 3 conferences last year. So I'm very honored to be back. You know, the topic I'm going to be talking about is something that I think we all sort of like, it's behind us all the time. And I want to bring it more to the forefront, admittedly, because I think I miss a lot of these, but it's a practical approach to endocrine emergencies. And the reality is, you know, that septic grandma who maybe isn't sepsis or, we just don't see these cases in our day in and day out as much as we do, you know, MIs and STEMIs and whatnot. So I would like to give us something that's practical and granular. And I think will be helping myself out mostly in order to get this more to the forefront of our minds. Because I think that, you know, we're probably missing a lot of these.
That sounds excellent. That sounds excellent. So here we go. Our audience wants to know.
Okay.
If you could be something other than a physician, what could it be?
This is hard.
Anything in the world. Anything in the world. Sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit. So I've often thought that being an esthetician, which is, you know, someone who does skincare, would be an amazing job. Like every time I've gotten a facial, I'm like, I want that job. But I think the reality is I really want that job because it seems nice, cool, calm, and collected, but I'd probably be very bored after the first, I don't know, hour or two. So I don't know. I mean, in college, I was a waitress. I'm not saying I'd be a waitress, but I would say it's similar skill set, right? Like bringing out multiple, you know, plates at a time, serving multiple customers. So it would have to be something busy. I'm not sure, Chris, how to answer that one well.
I've often compared the emergency room to just like a really, really horrifically bad restaurant. It's so true. The skill set is remarkably similar.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, if you're a trained esthetician, then can you give yourself facials? Because
probably not.
Daily facials would be awesome.
I don't know. There's just something about the dim lights and the candles and the music that's in the background. It's the antithesis to the emergency department, and there's just something so envious. I'm like so envious of their jobs when I get a facial. So, which due to COVID has not been in a long time. So I'm desperate for one. Yeah, first world problems.
So second question then, say you are stranded on a desert island. In fact, we will call this desert island COVID quarantine island, since so many of us are experiencing that these days. And you could only get food from 3 restaurants for the rest of humanity's days.
Rest of your life. That is
rest rough. Of your life.
I think you're gonna ask me like 3 items from the emergency department. I was ready to say bougie and ketamine.
No, that's way too easy. Way too easy.
Okay, all right. So
tape and super glue. No, food. Food.
It would have to be really good Japanese food. I'm half, and so I'd have, you know, it's part of my staple diet. Secondly, good Mexican, because how do you live your life without good like street tacos, carne asada, and guacamole, right? And the margaritas. And then lastly, probably a nice steakhouse like Houston's or something with a nice wine list and good meats and veg. So
I like it. I like it. The only thing to make quarantine better, fabulous margaritas.
Touche. Ladies and gentlemen, a brilliant physician and a lover of street tacos.
Yes.
And guacamole. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We are so looking forward to our lecture in the fall.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.